just got back on my bike in the morning. Well, no, it's like 12:30 now. I'm trying to get to the ferry, but Google Maps says there's no way for me to get there. Probably something to do with the fact that literally everything is covered in water. So I don't even know if I can get... Like, I went across a bridge that was closed yesterday, so I might be able to get across this one, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel really uncertain about how I'm actually going to progress because, like, the timing of when the hurricane hits and the timing of when I'm driving towards the hurricane are, like, literally the worst possible that it could be. So, I don't know. Well, made it to the ferry. And I just made this oatmeal. It's actually the best oatmeal I've made so far because the peaches that I got at the first day are finally ripe enough. The other 2 days they taste like just like mushy, just like really bad. And also, when I was at that house last night, they offered me all the food and they had a bunch of different dried fruit. Oh, here, you can see what it looks like. I don't know, it probably doesn't look good, but it actually is really good. I stocked up my dry fruit bag with like dates, apricots, cranberries, and it's really good. The dates, I think, had some like sugar on them or something because this tastes a lot sweeter than it usually does. But yeah, the ferry, I don't get to board till 4:30, even though I just see it arrive now. I wish I'd come a little bit faster because I just got called back from this guy who's in a town in Delaware 2 hours from where the ferry arrives. And if this ferry takes 2 hours and I don't get off the ferry until 6:30, then I'm going to be cutting it super, super close of making it to this guy's house before dark. And I don't really want to ride after dark, especially since I don't have a mirror right now. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but I feel pretty confident that it's going to work out. And also, it's not raining, and it hasn't been raining at all today. So I feel pretty good about that. I probably should have just gotten out of the house a bit earlier because I didn't leave there till around 12. But I was really worried about what to do. But now I have a place to stay tonight. I have a place to stay tomorrow night. I'm just going to keep lining up places to stay before I head out so that I don't get caught in the hurricane winds and rain and stuff. And I'm going to try to stay a little bit away from the coast, except for the fact that the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel is like a major flooding zone, and I kind of have to go there if I want to execute on my current plan. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. Whatever. Oh, say, can you sing? I just met that dude. He's totally crazy, but he's really cool. Well, I just stopped on the side of the road. Probably not gonna be able to hear anything I'm saying because of the cars. I had this family I stayed with gave me a mirror, and they're vegan. They gave me a nice dinner, nice breakfast. I've only been biking for an hour, but I just got hungry. Maybe I didn't eat enough last night. I don't know. Yeah, so I got this loaf of bread and these carrots that I got from someone else. I decided I'm going to go to DC instead of continuing down the coast just to avoid the hurricane weather because I don't want to die. And then after that, once the hurricane passes, I'll start going south again. So I'm just headed kind of northwest now just to get to the bridge, go across, go to DC. I haven't been to DC much either, so I'll probably be able to see some cool stuff there. And oh yeah, yesterday I checked a bunch of dumpsters And the most promising ones, this is before I got on the ferry, the ones behind the Acme, they have like specific dumpsters for waste food recycling program or something, but they were locked, so I couldn't get in there. And then all the other ones I checked, they weren't really food stores, so I didn't see too much of anything. I was just looking to find maybe like a box of granola bars just as a snack. Also, speaking of snacks, I'm realizing the way I have my bike set up right now, it does not allow me to snack on the move. So when I get to South Carolina where my family is, I'm definitely going to take some time and rearrange my bike a bit so I can, like, I have 2 bottle holders, but that, I need a place to put like some food that I can eat as I'm going so I don't have to stop every time I want to eat something. Oh, I got strawberries yesterday. They were so good. Best strawberries ever. Yeah, I don't know how much else I have to say. My butt's soreness has pretty much leveled out. It's not really improving too much, but it's also not getting worse, so I think it's just going to take some time for like my butt skin to get used to it. Finding places to stay have been going really well. The people I stayed with last night were so sweet. The husband drove me this morning to the bike shop to try to find a mirror. Then they didn't have a mirror, so he actually took me to 2 bike shops. Neither of them had the mirror that I wanted. Then they just gave me this mirror. It's strapped onto my handlebars and works all right. It's not as good as the one on my eye, but also I don't have to wear glasses, which is cool. So I'll just use that till it breaks, I guess. I feel like I had something else I wanted to say, but oh my gosh, yeah. I met these crazy people on the ferry. Like, there was this whole caravan of people following this huge motorcycle parade, basically. The motorcycles weren't there, but there was this crazy dude named Pete, and he was like totally on the same vibe as me with like the whole bike traveling stuff, and he was telling me about all his travels, and he was really funny. He just had a beard, and he was bald, and he was just this classic like goofy biker hobo guy. Oh yeah, he said he explained the difference between all different kinds of homeless people and told me like what a hobo means exactly. I'll go into that later just because the cars are starting to get on my nerves. But he's literally in a union, like a hobo union. So if he gets caught on a train, he shows the authorities this card, and then he won't go to jail just because of like the way this whole union has organized, which I found pretty funny. And he was traveling with this young kid who was like really nice to me as well. He gave me some lifesavers. That guy gave me a beer. Yeah, it was awesome. Going off the ferry was pretty cool. It was like a throwback to like riding go-karts. Everybody's engines were like starting up and it was all like echoing around. It's getting pretty warm out right now, but I know it's going to start raining in another day or 2. I'm actually really sweaty right now because it's very humid. I'm not sure where I'm going to sleep tonight. I might just sleep outside since the weather's alright. But I did call a few people, so maybe they'll get back to me. But yeah, I'm going to finish up my snack and then continue on.